Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon here on Logic Before Authority. First off, I'd like to thank my brother who sent me these cards. These are images that I scanned in on my printer, scanner copier thing, of some cards I wanted to show you from the Illuminati card game that was manufactured and printed in 1995. Many years before any of these events would play out. The first one that I found on there were and I don't have it to show it right here, but were the post office people going postal. Remember that? Yeah, there's an Illuminati card for that, going postal. But I'm going to keep this video short because I wanted to just focus on what I have to show you here. Take a look at some of these cards that we're looking at here. Okay. Every one of them and a whole bunch more I'm going to show you in a longer video are all in play right now. Take a look on the lower right hand side. You see. Lower right hand side, you see where it says New World Order, don't forget to smash the state. See all the statues that are being pulled down? They got rope around this one pulling it down, and they're smashing all the statues up. And it's got names of people, of actual statues that are being pulled down right now, or have recently anyways. And so that is just unbelievable. An actual card. It said, distrust of government is at an all-time high, and society is crumbling. Okay? Right above that, I've got another card. It says, power to the people. And it's all the fists from all the different races of people, different pigment levels of people. And they've all got their fist in the air. You see? Yeah. Just like what is going on right now in combination with that one. Okay? And of course we've got the death mask, because that's what we're experiencing. It's a ritual, like in the Egyptian days, where they covered their faces with the death of a leader. And they a lot of times covered the face of the death, like with King Tut. They made up an elaborate face covering for him that many of you have seen images of. So we've also got some other cards to take a look at here. So we're in a death ritual right now, a satanic death ritual. However, it will transition to a birth ritual this fall, going into winter. It will transition to a birth ritual, and I'm going to go into more in depth on another very near video, because that's going to have to do with several of the other cards that aren't shown here, including tsunami. So take a look at this one here. Nationalization. Okay. Nationalization. Says Mom's Cafe, and that's marked out by a shin sign. See, it looks like a crown right on top of it, right there at the top of a crown, where it goes up and down. That's the shin sign, basically. It says Mom's Cafe, scribbled out, and it says Federal Department of Lunch. Real purchase guidelines and price structure. See, this is what's coming. They're taking over all of the small, medium-sized businesses, and everything is going to be converted to purchase guidelines and price structure. They're going to tell you what you can get, how you can get it, where you can get it, and how much of it that you can get. It's just around the corner. This is the New World Order rolling out. Let me read what this card says. It says, play this card at any time. It requires actions by government groups with a total power equal to the resistance of the target group, doubled if the group is currently corporate. If it is controlled by a rival, add bonuses for its closeness to the Illuminati. Alternatively, one Illuminati action will do the job. The target group becomes permanently government. If it was corporate, the alignment is lost. Keep this card with a link to the target. So you see the target is small, medium-sized businesses. That's one of the targets. At least this card is identifying that all the small, medium-sized businesses are going to be taken over, and it's going to be transitioned into something like everything's delivered through Walmart, Amazon, Shopify, things like that. It's coming, and unless we have the power to stop them, and it ain't me. All I've got the power of doing is showing you this information as to what's coming. And so I'm hoping someone out there has the power. Okay, so we've got nationalization. Let's go up here to privatization. Burger Caesar. Okay, the Caesar is basically someone who controls a certain area of industry or an area of operation. The Burger Caesar. People's Glorious Revolutionary Food Distribution Collective. You see? They've turned the food distribution system into a collective, food distribution collective. And this looks like some kind of almost looks a little bit more underground kind of thing. But let's see what it says. Play this card at any time. It requires actions by corporate groups with a total power equal to the resistance of the target group, doubled if the group is currently government. If it is controlled by a rival, add bonuses for its closeness to the Illuminati. Alternatively, one Illuminati action will do the job. The target group becomes permanently corporate. If it was government, that alignment is lost. If it was a dictatorship, it is no longer. Keep this card with a link to the target. So again, they're talking about corporate and government takeover of, well, both of these cards are focusing on food. And this is not going to be pretty. This is not going to be pretty, what they're up to. Of course, we got the March on Washington, which does absolutely nothing. Protesting and walking around holding signs and shouting has done absolutely nothing ever since I've been alive. And here we go. The epidemic and the Center for Disease Control cards. Now check out Center for Disease Control. They're the ones that are supposed to be, watching out for diseases, trying to make sure nobody gets infected with diseases, blah, 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 right? Although they happen to wear a military uniform. So what does that mean? Well, let's see. As its action, the CDC can supply relief to one devastated location each turn. Provide relief to one devastated location. If the CDC makes a direct attack to destroy a place, it can use biological warfare and get a +15 to its attack. If the attack fails, the CDC is automatically destroyed by the owner of the place that it attacked. Okay? So the CDC is a military organization that is ran and controlled by the Illuminati, and they are using this group of people to engineer bioweapons, and they are attacking us right now. Those swabs that they're sticking up people's noses that you see going on everywhere, testing, free testing, drive-through testing, it's like, man, it's amazing how much the government cares for us. You never get anything free in this country, in this world, but yet you can get free testing. It's kind of like free jabs when you go into the local grocery store or pharmacy. They want to give you a free jab. It's funny how that one's free too, ain't it? Free testing, free jabs. Government loves you. They all love you. and Trump's going to save you. Yeah, keep believing in that one. Epidemic, quarantine. There's your mask, your gloves, your disinfectants, and there's your jab stuff right there. You know, on the left-hand side there, you get your jab stuff and all your pharmakia stuff straight from Satan. Yep. It's all in the cards, man. And here are some other ones. Martial law. You think it's bad now? It's going to get worse, guys. You need to prepare. There are many of us within the sound of my voice that are not going to be able to do much of anything about this. I'm doing the best that I can, okay? But many of us that are, like, especially older than I, just, what are you going to do other than try to protect your family? But there's got to be someone out there in the sound of my voice that has to have some capability some way or another. How long are you going to wait? What is it that you're going to do? How smart are you being? Or is there no one listening? Purge. That's going to be this fall. And probably some other times. But purge. Coming up through September into October. And by the end of October, right there by the election, especially the full moon, the hunter's moon, on Halloween night, October 31st, 2020. Purge. You're going to need to be ready, and you're not going to need to be on any streets anywhere, probably for a good couple of weeks. Right now, it's still easy to get food from the grocery store. You need to get things, and you need to get things that can protect you, pow-pow. And plenty of the pow-pow to go in it. And you need to get to locations because you can still move right now. The gauntlet has not come down quite yet. So, I'm doing my best to warn y'all guys. I've got a number of letters that came in the mail. I'm going to try to show, I collect them all. They're up here on my wall. I'm going to try to do a quick video one day to show you guys. I keep your letters and I read everything. I got a nice 3 or 4 page letter from the Netherlands. Wanted to mention you real quick. And I've gotten letters from all over everywhere. Canyon City. If I don't mention yours, don't mean I didn't get yours recently. Rock Ledger. Yeah, Rock Ledger. Rocky Wood Circle. Ojai, California. St. Louis, Missouri. Hey, Trent. And some that didn't have return address on that I can't just read right this second. I appreciate every letter, and I'm going to try to do a video showing you guys. I got all your mail. It comes to me, at least as far as I can tell. All right, guys, I'm going to be cutting it short here. And again, thank you to the gentleman who got me these cards. I greatly appreciate it. I have almost a whole set. There's a couple of cards that were missing because all these are used sets, so there was no way to probably find one that had every single card. But I'm going to be showing those off more very soon. Also, I'm also going to be going into this probably in the next video. Okay, see this came out this month, July 3rd. Okay, and I'll leave this image with you. You can pause it and take a look at what the Economist magazine says is going to be the next disasters. You can pause it right here. I love you guys. If you get a second, check the links down below. I need y'all guys' continued support. I'm trying to figure out how to prepare to deal for the situation I'm going to be in. And I'm going to need your help. I love you guys. God loves you. Have a great night. One last image here. Pay attention to the crack on the lower right-hand side in the photo. This is Illuminati.